Hey there, Fletcher from All Things Overlanding here, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit about a tool that makes things way easier for you if you like to work on your vehicles. So I just completed a ton of work on my truck. I lifted it, I added spacers, I put a new leaf pack on, armor, new diff cover, all kinds of stuff just got completed on that truck, and my 1/2-inch impact came in super handy for all that work. However, I burnt it out, and after that I didn't want to get the same brand again, so I tried out a new one from Amazon called Seesii. But so I'm going to show you this impact in action. I'm going to kind of show you everything that comes with it, and then I'm going to show you how well it works to pull these wheels off, to put this fender roller on, and to do this project today. So if you want to learn more about the Seesii 1/2-inch impact, stay tuned.
Where it came from, but you got it, my got it. It began in the land of the sandstorm. I fought it, though I wanted everything to do with what you give to me. Loosening my grip.
All right, guys, so as I mentioned in the intro today, I'm talking about this Seesii 1/2-inch impact. I have not opened this yet. I'm going to be demonstrating it in this video and kind of showing you guys how it works, but I wanted to start by unboxing it and sort of showing you everything that comes in this kit. First of all, you get this really nice plastic case with these clasps on it. So you could throw this thing in the back of your truck. I could throw it in my drawer system. There are a ton of ways that you can store this thing, but it's nice to have a dedicated carrying thing instead of just tossing it in with a bunch of other tools in a drawer. So of course you get an instruction manual. This thing should be pretty straightforward, so I'm not really too worried about that. I imagine these are probably sockets here, which I like that they give you this bag. So yeah, those are your sockets. There's an extension in here as well, and these are impact sockets, so they should be pretty heavy duty. But I like that they come in a bag, because then I can keep them all nice and neat. And of course, here's the actual 1/2-inch driver. This thing is beefy, pretty heavy. I'll put the weight up here on the screen for the whole thing. Then of course you do get a charger for it as well. And the thing that really excited me about this one was you get 2 batteries. So, you know, I could be running the impact while the other battery is charging, and then I could just swap them out. So I could kind of constantly keep them running. Now, these batteries do have the nice sort of power option on them, so you can see the state of charge on them, which I really like. They are 21-volt batteries, and they're lithium ion, so that's nice. These things should last for quite a while when you're using them. And again, you should be able to swap between the two, keep the impact running, and then keep the other one charging so that you can constantly keep the thing going, which I like. Okay, but that is basically everything that comes with this. And I like that it's just pretty simple, right? And it's got a spot for everything to go in here. Obviously, your charger is going to come out. Then your impact goes in here, like that. Sockets could go there. So I'm probably just going to keep it set up just like that, and then put my charger in my garage so that I can keep the thing topped off. So if you were curious what size sockets you get a 24, a 22, a 21, a 19, and a 17, plus a 1/2-inch extension. That's pretty lengthy, maybe 3 inches. You do also get a metal clip that you could use if you wanted to clip this to your belt. I probably won't use that, but you do get it, which is nice. So those are the sizes that you get with it. Now my kid's Honda is a 19 mil for the lug nuts. So we're going to be using the 19 on this today, but let's go take off the wheel and see how this thing does. Now, of course, it does have a switch on the side here to change the direction of the impact. So whether you want it to turn right or loosen, right? Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So you can adjust that real quickly, just like most of these on the sides here with those buttons. Another nice feature is this does have a built-in LED light. So when you pull the trigger, it's going to light up. So it's going to help you see what you are using the impact on, which I really like. Now, one thing that is really cool is you have the ability to adjust the RPMs that this thing's going to spin at. Basically, what you do is you push this button to change it. Now, one thing that it says is if you push the button and nothing happens, it's basically kind of in sleep mode. So you just pull the trigger for a second and it will show you this. So then you basically got 3 modes. So you've got 1, 2, and 3. And here in the instruction manual, it tells you exactly what the difference is. So honestly, I feel like the instructions are a little tricky here. It kind of makes it look like low is 2 bars and medium is 1 bar, and then high is no lights on. But I actually think, based on this, and, you know, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, but when you pull this and turn it on, I think that when you push 1, that is low, 2 is going to be medium, and then 3 is going to be high. And then I believe that this left bar over here might be your battery power. So that's just kind of giving you a visual indicator. Now, again, on the battery, there's also a button that you can push down here that will show you the battery directly. It will show you the power of the battery directly down here. But I'm guessing that maybe that is just a more visible way to see it appear. Like at a glance while you're using it, you can see exactly what this thing is at. But maybe I'm wrong. Post up in the comments below if you think so. All right, so now we're gonna actually use the impact to remove these lugs. I'm just gonna loosen them for now because the car's still on the ground, and then we'll jack it up and get it off. But so one note is make sure that you push the battery all the way on until you hear it click. I kind of had it in there, but it wasn't all the way on. So you do want to make sure that it's just all the way on. Seems common sense, but again, it felt pretty tight. So you can see how easily this is pulling it out. I was on low right there, so we'll go to high and just see if there's any difference. I mean, that thing has some grunt to it. It definitely pulls those off piece of cake. There's no delay or anything like that. With my old one, before it burned out, I kind of felt like it was always just kind of hammering away for, 3 to 5 seconds before it would loosen things like a lug nut. And with this thing, it's got a ton of torque. I'll put the specs up on the screen here so you can see all those. All right, guys, so that'll do it for the Seesii 1/2-inch impact. Hopefully that was some good info for you. Of course, if you have any questions or anything, post up in the comments down below. I'm always happy to help. If I can answer a question, I will do my best. And if not, I'll try and get you some resources so that you can find the answers. But again, post up in the comments below with your thoughts or your questions, and I'm happy to help. Also in the description below this video are links to all my social channels, so wherever you want to come hang out, I'd love to have you. There's also a join button below this video, which is just sort of a passive way to support the channel, and it gets you early access to the videos and some other perks. If you want a more active way to be involved with all things overlanding, there's also a link to my Patreon group where we've got a ton of awesome people in it, and we do a 24/7 Discord. We do a Zoom call once a month, and we're going on 1 or 2 trips a year just to try and get together, go camping, do some overlanding, and hang out. So if that sounds good, check out the Patreon link. There's also a link below to my website where I've got funny overlanding camping themed patches and stickers. So things like don't burn your wiener and it's a hot dog, or I hate people so I camp. And there's also all things overlanding patches and stickers as well. So if you want any of that stuff, check that link out. And then of course, last but not least, there is a link to my Facebook group that I run, totally free to join, called Newbie Overlanders. It's a place for people to ask questions if they want to learn about overlanding, or if you're more experienced and just kind of tired of the bullying in the big groups, this might be a good place for you to come and help other people get into overlanding. So definitely check that out as well. But again, thanks for watching. I hope that was helpful. If it was, click that like button. Make sure to click that subscribe button and the bell to be notified when new videos drop, because I do a couple every week and I'd love to have you as a subscriber. But thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.